Obviously, now people are in my notifications posting out dick pictures. Nothing you can do. Standard stuff. Fear and Loading, let's bring you in. Hello, Fear and Loading.
Come on, buddy.
You should, you have permission to talk.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to mute the stream. Ooh.
What?
All right. So you realize that, like, he's pointed this out a whole bunch of times. Andy was challenging God was in, and you inserted yourself, and now you're acting indignant because you inserted yourself in something that you had nothing to do with. Like, you're trying to hype yourself and your clout up by inserting yourself in someone else's shit.
Fear and Loading.
And you realize how desperate you sound.
Sorry, did you really think Warski was going to fight Godwinson?
No, but that's not.
No,
the
you
point.
didn't, did
The
you?
point
No, it is. No, it is. That is the point.
No,
that is literally the point. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the point.
Buddy,
I knew he wasn't going to. He'd spent a week doing this.
British piece of shit. Why don't you fucking listen? It doesn't matter. This sector has had nothing but fight. Like, the Gunt has challenged how many people to fights that have gone nowhere. In this sector, it's normal to challenge threat. Basically,
didn't happen when Ralph challenged me though. It actually happened, didn't it?
But you're not.
Oh, I make shit happen though, don't I? Fear and Loading. I'm addressing your point. I make shit happen.
You've got 100 people that watch your stream. You make nothing happen. You make nothing happen.
I literally.
Johnny.
Do you know Ralph got knocked out last year, and you love that content? What are you talking about? That was this channel. That was this channel. What are you talking about?
God, let me lay it out for you.
I make more money than you fucking broke piece of shit, and I'm jobless.
Buddy, I'm in the trade, so I doubt that.
I don't give a fuck. What money are you making monthly? Tell me what you're making monthly. What are you making annually? Go on.
More than you, jobless.
Obviously, you're making more than me. I know. Can't put a figure on it though, can you? Retard. Carry on.
I'm not going to tell you my fucking personal information.
Oh right. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to anonymously dump all my.
But I'm jobless, Johnny. But you know I'm making money every day. But I'm jobless, right?
You went on fucking the internet and you said that you had some kind of disability.
Does Andy Warski have a job? Does Andy Warski have a job?
Answer the question.
So does Andy Warski? I'm not on disability. I'm not on disability. I'm going to physiotherapy, you dumb cunt. I'm not on disability.
So that's a yes. Are you on
I'm not on disability. I'm going to physiotherapy. Do you know the difference, you retard?
I know that you're a liar. I know that.
I'm going to physio. I'm not on disability.
So if you're going to physio, how are you going to fight, faggot?
Again, tell that to your boy Warski, who's terrified of fighting me.
No. I asked you a question. You just deflected.
Did I just? It's called. Do you know when I said I'd go in September so I could train and get ready for it, retard?
Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing, retard. You're like, oh yeah, fight me, and then he says yes. You're like, oh, I got to do it in a couple months. You know,
well, yeah, because I'm in physio right now, Fear and Loading. Are you hearing yourself?
Then why are you challenging people to fights if you're a cripple? You fucking
because it's going to be in a few months' time, you retard. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah, why are you challenging? He didn't say in a couple months. You challenged him now. You
because I'll be fine in September, you retard. You know I broke my. You know I broke.
Stand your audience.
I broke my arm. I broke my arm 2 years ago, retard. I'm in physiotherapy and I get one session a month.
Forever.
I'm not on welfare. I'm literally in physiotherapy and I've been doing it one session a month and I've had a lot missing out because when this started, COVID was going on.
You're on disability and then you can't work because of
I'm not on disability though, but these are all claims you're making and you've got nothing to back it up, have you?
These are claims you've made. I heard you say this.
I'm not on welfare, you dumb cunt.
Oh, yeah, sure, buddy. I would lie about that, too, if I was on
welfare. I've also said I live in a caravan, you dumb cunt. Do you know when people say that I'm on welfare and I live in a caravan? I embrace the joke, you dumb cunt. Just because you then think it's real, I can't help that, you low IQ prick.
I would say you live in low-income housing because you admitted to living in low-income
I
housing.
am
That's what I
paying
would
off
say,
a
buddy.
mortgage. Have you not heard me say that
Blood
recently?
For the blood god, blood for the blood god.
So you're
blood for the
denying
blood
that you
god,
said you
blood for the
lived
blood
in
god,
low-income
nicker,
housing.
nicker,
So I can
nicker,
literally
nicker,
I
go
nicker,
put
lived
stuff
in
on your
council
Instagram.
housing.
God, blood for the
Council
blood
I
god.
housing,
lived
yes,
in
you're
council
paying for
housing.
it,
I
yes.
lived past
We call that-
tense. Past tense.
In
I
the real
lived.
world, in the real world, we call that welfare housing. In the
Yeah, no,
real
I-
world, we
I-
call that welfare
Past
housing.
tense.
Let me let me educate you on UK when it comes to he lived in council housing. That's no longer council housing. They sold it to
They're
private.
bought-
They
they're
sold
bought-
it to private property, and that means it's no longer council housing. How dumb are fucking you?
So fear and loading.
As a physiotherapist.
Fear and loading. I've decided to mute you because you're just yelling over everyone. So let's go down this. Number one, I don't live in a council home. I'm paying off a mortgage. I've moved. I know you don't know that. The only video people have seen of, he's run away now. He can't be muted and listen for a second. Wow. So retard thinks that I'm on disability because I've said I'm in physiotherapy. So that means I'm on disability benefits.
Hey,
And I said that's the reason why I jumped in. That's the reason why I jumped in as a person who is a physical therapist assistant.
Right.
We have patients, we have clients, and those are people that are coming voluntarily. They don't have to be disabled. They have a diagnosis. Manny Pacquiao has a physiotherapist. Not Ewan McGregor.
Dogpile. Fear and loading. You won't listen. Fear and loading. We didn't dogpile. I muted you so you'd listen. You were yelling over her while she was talking. You've got to listen as well. You can't just bellow and think you get your own way. Number one, I'm on physio. I live in a home that I'm paying a mortgage off for. I don't live in council housing. I used to. Council housing is not subsidized. Council homes were bought by independent people, independent, what they call housing associations, which house you. You retard. But you don't know about this, and you're going to act like you've got a fucking IQ. You muted like a bitch. I'm going to mute anyone who yells and doesn't listen. When you sit there and say, oh, so you're on disability, and I go, no, I've been to physio. I'm not on disability. You go, oh, so you're on disability. Yeah, I'm going to mute you so you listen, fear and loading. Coward, you ran away. You're allowed back in. You're not even banned from my Discord. You ran away. Do you want to jump back in the waiting room and come back in? Do you want to come back in the waiting room and come back in and take turns having a conversation? Or are you going to yell over everyone because you just you can't win? Which one do you want to do? No. Tell you what. I'll take you both out. No. I'll take you both out. I'm going to bring Fear and Loading on his own. Okay? Let's do this. Fear and Loading on his own. Let's see if he can not bellow. Look, I'm unmuting you. Let's try and have a back and forth here.
You knew me. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to let you power trip like a faggot.
So don't yell over everyone. We're having a conversation.
I started yelling because that woman was trying to speak over me. I'm not going to let some fucking stupid woman talk over me in your gay chat.
Dude, stop acting.
You, fuck her.
Dude, stop acting like an alpha male. We all know your pussies in the chat of Kino Casino. Shut up.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Chad tradesman compared to the jobless Johnny. Yeah,
I know the Chad tradesman that can't even say how much he earns because he hasn't got a salary. Shut up.
Hey,
and you're talking to.
You want a number? You want a number? 150.
Amazing. You make 100. Well done. I know. I'm making 200 a year. I guess I make more than you then.
You're making 200,000 a year.
Yeah. Well, hey, Ralph can do it on Cozy. You think I can't do it on YouTube with advertising on two channels?
Fakes his own numbers. We all know Ralph fakes his own numbers. How are you even quoting fake numbers, you retard?
Right. So let's go. Let's get to the points here. So you think
the whole point was you're inserting yourself into someone else's fighting, and you're acting like that person's like wrong or retarded or a coward because they don't fight you on your specific, like, you understand you're the underdog, right? Like, no one watches you. You got 100 viewers at best normally, and then and on top of that, like, all you do is leech Ralph content, which is fine. Ralph content's great. Like, it's hard not to leech it because it's so entertaining. But that's you. I watched you before, Cog. You forget. I actually called into you during the Miami stuff. If you can remember that far back.
Oh, you remember when Walski was being a retard? Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yes, the hey, and all that fucking tranny, retarded, gay shit with Alex. Like, fucking, I'm not retarded. I remember all that.
Hey, but you still tune into him and support him, right? Hey, what a weirdo.
I know. Here's the arc, buddy. I used to watch the kill stream back in the original, 2016, 18, whatever period. And then Ralph went to Miami and he fucking nuked his career. And then you were like one of the only A-logs, before that was even a term really, that was covering the Miami stuff. So I watched you because I was starting to get angry at Gunt. And you know, it was watchable only because the Ralph stuff was blowing up, but otherwise you're like, oh my God, these fucking dono fucking recordings are so long and annoying and cringe, and you're just like, oh, and then you're dead air all the time. You're like, oh, but you suffered through it to get some gun content, and that's fine. And then you had your little arc where you puked on yourself, and that was pretty funny. And then you went, and got the gun beat up, which was hilarious. And I hate to give you any credit, but I'll give you credit for that one because that was like, you had me in stitches for that. I was just laughing and laughing, and I hate you, so it's hard to like give you any credit for liking what you do. But those 3 things were pretty keyno, buddy. But now you're floundering. You're like, you sound like, honestly, you sound desperate and needy, and you're trying to like get some kind of clout from the Worski thing when it has nothing to do with you. He challenged Godwinson to a fight, not you, because you're not important. Godwinson right now is causing some fucking shit, and so he's, he wants to fight him. That's fine. All you're doing is like fucking trolling through the gun content a day or 2 later, and it's not that, it's whatever, buddy. Some people are going to watch it because the Kino Casino's like on hiatus all the fucking time, like a bunch of lazy cunts. And you're there to pick up the slack.
But again, you support these people who don't give you fucking content. Well, I actually do it the day after.
Wait. How do you even think I support them?
Because you're in here right now defending Worski. You're here right now to defend Worski.
I'm not so much defending Worski as I'm pointing out how retarded you are.
Right.
Okay.
So let's go. Right. Fear and loading. Can I explain my point of view now, so you can be quiet for a second? I've just listened to you very well, right? Can I?
You think you should be able to dictate this?
I love how you're dictating what my point is while telling me I'm dictating. Can I have my point, please?
You already told me your point.
No, you've not heard it.
Are you forgetting you already told me?
So
lay it on me, fuck you.
Excellent stuff. So Worski was calling out Godwinson for an entire week, a fight that was never going to happen, and it was obvious to anyone who was paying attention. Just Worski clambering from attention from Godwinson, because Godwinson is now on Cozy, and he's been on Ralph's show recently. So obviously he's going to sit there and try and gain Godwinson's attention. It's how Worski works. He hasn't got PP around at the moment. He's literally fucking, even though he's so busy with his pre-production project, he's actually just trying to get a fight with Godwinson. I got so bored of seeing how fucking gay and retarded he looked, trying to get a fight all week that was never going to happen, that I thought I'll do 2 days of doing what Worski's done and watch all the retards defend him who've just seen him do this for an entire week. And look at you, you're here.
See, for honesty's sake, you say you were bored, but to anyone with like a couple brain cells to rub together, they can see that your show gets low engagement and compared to other shows, and that this is something that's going on where you can kind of like leech on and get some attention from it. And it's very obvious to those people because they can see. Hold on, they can see the dynamic of like the power structure. Like you're down here, and then like the person you're trying to get at's up here, and then you're putting stipulations on the person that you're trying to get at.
Why don't you go? Why don't you compare my social blade to them and tell me why I'm any different from their channel when I'm literally the same?
I've seen your show from all the way back to like.
That doesn't matter. Go and look at Social Blade and look at their channel in comparison to mine.
Because I've seen your arcs.
You're telling me that their channel is better when I'm telling you that Social Blade will show you that we're on the same level.
You're being a sneaky Jew because they have to keep switching their channels all the time because of the gun flagging. So their Social Blades is going to be spread out over several channels. So already you're disingenuous and you're trying to manipulate the information in a way that makes you look better, which is fine. Right. Everyone does it, but like I'm not going to let you just do it without saying anything. Again, so yes, your Social Blades on one channel might be similar, but they do it on many channels, and they've had to knock out whole channels and shows because just the guns are fucking relentless flagging of them. So the main point isn't that. I don't disagree that you see it your way, but like you might be stupid. So that could be.
So I get this right. So just so I know, Fear and Loading, when Worski's got a feud with me and I've got a feud with Worski, it's bad for me to actually. Can I finish? Can I finish? No. I'm talking. What are you talking about? He went on Ralph's show and dropped every hatred bit of Ralph to cry about me, and you're sat there thinking he doesn't have a feud with me. He blocked me yesterday. He's been crying about me for 48 hours on his Twitter account.
Address the fucking point then. Address the fucking point. He not blocked you, sorry. He went on Ralph's show once and bitched about you, but generally they don't engage with you because you're so low on the totem pole.
Yeah, I know. I'm so low on the totem pole. He would literally he feuds with Ralph in every fucking show and shits on Ralph all the time, and he would drop that to cry about me and nobody. Hear yourself.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I would never ever go on Worski's show just to shit on you because both of us didn't like you. That'd be dumb because I don't like Worski. I've got a backbone. I've got consistency. I know when I don't like somebody.
Oh, I got a backbone. I'm British. Oh, yeah, buddy. You can say all your shit. That doesn't matter. The point being is,
who turned up to Lisbon again? Not you, was it? It wasn't Warski. Warski couldn't even go to Ralph's Swamp, could he? When there was nobody there. Pussies.
Buddy, it's called working for a living. No, I couldn't.
Yeah, it's called lying to your audience and going, we're totally going to a swamp, and then they don't. And you retards lap it up and go, that was great content pretending to go to a swamp.
Okay. If you're so dumb that you don't understand that almost everything out of their mouth is kayfabe or some kind of like joke,
so you tune into someone exactly. So again,
you're stupid. You're either misrepresenting it on purpose or you're stupid. You're either misrepresenting it on purpose.
Are you telling me?
Which one is it, Cog?
Are you literally? I'm asking you.
Which one is it, Cog? Which is it?
I'm asking.
Which one is it? Are you stupid or are you misrepresenting it?
I'm asking you a question.
Are you saying that all of their catalog? Are you sure that all their catalog isn't kayfabe and comic misrepresentation?
Oh, they're complete lies. Yeah, their entire thing is a lie, and I wonder why people like you tune in to watch it when you know it's lies. Why do you do that? Why would you tune into liars and watch them lie?
Why would you
tune into liars knowingly knowing that they're lying and watch? Why would you tune in and watch? Why would you? I answered your question. I said yes. They're complete kayfabe and liars. I agreed with you. Yeah, that's how I see it. So I'm asking you why you tune in and support someone who does that.
So why would you be surprised when they didn't go to the actual swamp if you know that they're like that? Everyone knew they weren't actually going to the swamp because we're not stupid. That's what I'm saying. You're either misrepresenting it on purpose or you're stupid, Cog. And
so again, what you're saying is that you're okay with people constantly lying on the time because you know that they're lying.
If someone's it's not constantly lying. They take truth.
Oh, so sometimes they don't lie, right? Oh my God, listen to yourself. They're complete kayfabe or they're not, right? They're complete kayfabe or you're an idiot. They're complete kayfabe or you're an idiot. They're complete kayfabe or you're an idiot. They're complete kayfabe. Which one is it, Fear and Loading? Are they kayfabe or you're an idiot, Fear and Loading? Is it kayfabe or you're an idiot, Fear and Loading? That's how you sound. No, but that's how you sound. You just yelled at...
I'm trying to get a point out, and you're trying to talk over me to get my point out.
You yelled over me, and you literally said, and you cut me off. Look at you. Stop. This is why I muted you.
Because you won't answer my fucking question.
Wow, I'm answering your question. Your question was whether I thought that they were complete kayfabe or I'm an idiot. That was the question, correct?
No, I said if it's half kayfabe and half truth, or...
Oh, wow, now it's half kayfabe. Now it's half kayfabe and half truth, or it's... Wow.
Okay. Are you stupid, buddy? When the gun
We're listening to you here. You're the only one talking. You're the only one talking and bellowing.
No, you're talking over me, so it's not I'm the only one talking, first of all, you liar. Second of all...
You got to love it, Mr. Vickers, when someone says, you refuse to shut up and you're talking over me and all they do is talk over. I know it's hilarious.
Buddy, you're literally talking over me.
Oh, that's because I don't care at this point. You're literally just talking over me, and I sat here and let you talk.
I'm exposing your disingenuous nature and
you're
how you're a bottom feeder leech. And you're
really doing well here.
You're trying to distract
really doing well here.
to something else.
I'm not distracting. I've literally just said to you that you've asked me if they're kayfabe or I'm just an idiot and don't realize they're all kayfabe. No, I know they're all fake, which is why I constantly say, why do people support fake people?
If you know that, then why were you surprised at the swamp? If you know that, then why were you surprised at the swamp?
Because I'm asking you the question. They're the ones messaging out that they're going to Ralph's Swamp. You're just saying, well, that's definitely a lie. So what, is Warski challenging me to a fight, or is that definitely a lie?
I think if you went down there, he'd fight you at the gym. But
it's all kayfabe, you fucking retard, right?
I said it's a mix of kayfabe.
You're a retard. I love how Warski's totally gonna fight me. This is why I fucking hate people like you. He's totally legitimate about fighting you. He lies about everything else.
And comedy. Do people not mix the truth and comedy? Do people not mix the truth and comedy?
I don't think they have much truth. No, they don't. But they don't have truth. People do. Yes, people do. Yes, people do. Yes, people do. Do you hear me? You fucking retard.
Okay, so if people can do that, which you can't seem to acknowledge, then maybe
I just acknowledged it, genius! God, this guy is so fucking hard to talk to. Can anyone else hear how retarded this guy is? One in the chat if you hear how hard this guy is to actually have a conversation with.
Let me appeal to my 100 viewers and they'll agree with me because they're all sycophants. Yes.
I'm asking my audience if they realize how difficult it is to talk to someone.
Retard. I just said you're addressing your audience,
and look at you bellowing. And look at you bellowing again. Look at you
How do
yelling.
you look at me from over Discord, you fucking
Listen to
retard?
you yelling. I can see your green symbol showing up. That's why on Discord it's a visual as well as an audible. So you
Yeah, it doesn't show
are
Bella, it
yelling
just shows
over me.
audio, you
So let's
retard.
go down this again.
Yeah,
There was
because
a
you keep audio yelling over me.
wow.
The fucking
So
asshole.
let's go back to the point I was making. There was a whole week of Warski
Yeah,
calling
you're a
out
bottom
God,
feeder trying
and
to
he-
get
and he
Morty's
shouts over
attention,
me
and we all
again.
see it.
and he shouts over
That
me again.
wasn't shouting, that was just being a firm talking.
Okay, well, I'll try again, okay? So for a whole week, Godwinson at Warski was
Try and
calling out
take
for
it.
and he's talking over me again. See what I mean? See, so for a whole week, and we try again. Look at this. Every time he can't let me speak, but I'm the disingenuous one. Remember, the guy who has to yellow over me having an answer.
That's all.
No, I know you do,
yelling,
and I'll let you
I'm
sit here and do that because I'm actually trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to show people how bad you are. That
No,
you
you're
won't
not. You're
actually.
trying to spin this.
You're terrified.
You're trying to spin your bottom feeding of the casino.
You
You've
are
always been
terrified.
against the casinos and
You
say,
are
"Did not give you
terrified
any
of this
clout."
conversation. That's why you won't let me speak.
No, no. Go ahead, faggot.
Excellent.
Talk.
So for a whole week, Warski was asking Godwinson to have a fight with him, which was never going to happen, and everyone knows this because they're kayfabe, right? Fear and Loading, retard, and then obviously,
okay.
well,
I disagree.
yeah,
I disagree.
you disagree. Well, shut up
Well,
for
no,
a second.
I'm going to specify because
Well, you
if
can
Godwinson
shut up
actually
and let me
came down,
finish. You
then
can
I think
shut
they
up.
would fight.
Hold your disagreements until the end, like a
never
fucking
think
adult.
Godwinson-
Stop being a
I would
faggot.
never think
Hold your
Godwinson would actually come
disagreements
down
until
for
the end, like an adult, and wait until I'm finished and tell me your disagreements.
I'm just specifying.
Excellent.
Specifying, I'm not
they were
disagreeing.
totally going to have a legitimate fight, even though they're
faggot.
fucking fake people, according to Fear and Loading. They were totally going to have a real
Well,
fight.
Godwinson's fake.
And he did this for a whole week, begging Godwinson for a fight. To most people, it's just fucking attention seeking. That's what we saw Warski doing, including Fear and Loading, but he doesn't want to admit it.
Entertainment.
I did this for 2 days, and I'm attention seeking, though. I did what Warski did for a week for 2 days, and you guys want to shit on me for doing what
Oh my
Warski did,
God.
but you can't shit on Warski. It's so funny, really, isn't it? And apparently I'm twisting
Well,
that,
because
even though
Warski's
it's
not
clear.
trying to get
Are you
clout.
talking over me? Are you talking over me
Do you
again,
think-
really?
Okay, wait.
Are you
Do think
talking
Warski
over me
wanted
again?
Clout from Godwinson?
Yes,
You
I
think Warski
do.
wanted clout
Yes, I
from
do. Yes.
Godwinson?
He wanted it to be.
You think
Yeah, because,
Godwinson
yes.
has clout? You think
I think-
Godwinson has clout?
I think
You
Godwinson's
think
just gone on.
Godwinson has clout?
Can I finish off what I'm saying? I think Godwinson's just gone on to Cozy, and Godwinson is right now on Ralph's show, and Ralph is the attention that he's trying to get. So whether it's on Godwinson to get Ralph's attention,
Oh
yeah, he's
my
doing
God.
it. It's for the
Oh
clout,
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
There's clout on Cozy now? I was unaware of that, sir. I was unaware that there's clout on Cozy.
Can you expect how I'm going to get clout from having a fight with Warski? Where does that get me clout,
No, you're
mister?
trying to get YouTube sector and Twitter clout from this like fucking weird.
What are you
begging for a
talking
fight
about?
that you're
What are
doing.
you talking about?
If you were,
How am I going to remember? Dude, how am I going to get clout? How am I going to get clout when I've got a boring show, though? I've got a boring show with sound effects. No one wants to tune in. You know, I've only got 200 people. How am I going to get clout? My sub count hasn't gone up. Or my sub count's only gone up by 600 this year. What are you talking about? I don't care for clout. I don't care for numbers because you're the one telling me that I'm doing this for clout, and I'm telling you I don't do shit for clout.
Buddy, okay, your
Fear
show
and
is
Loading.
very small.
Fear and Loading. Do you know the reason why Kino Casino doesn't like me and Warski doesn't? Because I call him out. I wouldn't have done that if I wanted the clout, you
Buddy,
retard.
okay, here's what I remember. You went on their show on the Lisbon thing.
Yeah, they
and
begged
then
me.
were
Yeah, they
nice
begged me.
to-
Yeah, they begged
Well,
me
yes,
to come on.
Yes, you did.
They were in
Yes,
my
you did
DMs begging me.
something very-
Do you want me to show you the DMs where they
You
begged
see-
me to be their security in London?
Wow, you're so fucking seething. Do you see me arguing? I'm not arguing. I believe you.
Yeah,
that
so
they
you
begged
know
you.
they
I'm
did
not
this.
even-
Yeah, they begged. Yeah,
I'm not, buddy. I'm not even disagreeing.
I know.
Wow.
And why
you're
would
such a
they?
fucker.
Why would they do that though? If I'm just a clout hungry
Buddy,
fuck.
As you're
Why
speaking
would they
over
do
me,
that if I'm just a? Surely I've had all the
can't-
clout
I
I can
can't
get
talk.
from their show.
I can't
No,
talk.
but you
Can I
know I've been on.
talk?
But you know I've been on
You're
their show
talking over
twice.
me.
Yeah,
You're
I am.
talking over me.
I am.
Talking
Yeah.
over me.
So you know
Also,
they've
you're
had
a
a show
hypocrite.
twice
So
with
you're
me
a
on,
hypocrite.
and you
So
still
you're
think
a
I'm trying to get
hypocrite.
clout off
So
them.
you're a hypocrite. So you're
How
a
does that make
hypocrite.
sense? How does that make
How does it
sense?
make sense that I do the thing that I tell you not to do, and that's bad? I'm
No,
a
I said,
hypocrite.
how does it
It's
make
right
sense
there.
that I went on their show
Simple as all.
twice, but now I'm trying to get clout? How does that make sense?
I was trying to explain, but you kept interrupting.
Oh, go
me,
for it,
so
go for it.
I
How
don't
did
know
I
if
try and
can
get?
tell you.
Yeah, go for it, go for it. I guess I was trying to get clout the first
Okay.
time I went on, right?
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't have gone down to hunt the gun if you didn't want clout, or you would have done it without a camera. You wanted clout because you brought a camera. We all
No,
know
I-
I'm
no,
appreciative. Don't
no,
even
no.
get me wrong.
Oh my
Don't even
God.
get me- Hey, you keep interrupting me. You keep interrupting me, buddy. I can't even get a fucking photo.
Fuck this
You
nigga,
came
it's
onto
mad.
the casino.
So I obviously raised money for the fucking thing. Yeah. So do you know the people who gave me the money to go to Lisbon? I wanted them to have the video because they paid for it. You understand that, right? Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. He hangs up when I get a word in. He has so many questions, but he won't just listen. I know. I was after clout because I videoed Ralph getting beaten up in Lisbon because chat paid for it, and it's their content. I know. Fear and loading, no muting. Fuck you. You're not even allowed in my chat anymore. I'm banning you because you're not actually going to have a conversation with me. You used to watch me and stuff like that. Fuck off. Go and send a donation through to Warski. See you later. Waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Everyone saw me being as nice as I could be to them. That's it. Cog, this guy was a level 100 hollering. You know, literally yelling over me. Literally yelling over me when I'm pointing out how flawed his argument is. I know.